For 8 years, we watched Catherine and Austin McBroom build what seemed like the perfect life. The fairy tale marriage, the viral YouTube pranks, the sprawling mansion. But this week, Catherine finally revealed the heartbreaking truth behind their picture-perfect facade.
Saying he said there was 20 or something. I don't believe you.
And it's Austin bawling his eyes out and Catherine absolutely screaming.
Publicly talking about that is hurtful.
On Call Her Daddy, she detailed Austin's infidelity, financial betrayals, and the emotional toll of keeping up appearances. What makes this story so compelling isn't just the scandals. It's Catherine's raw honesty about why she stayed so long, how she finally found the strength to leave, and why she still refuses to villainize the father of her children. This is a case study in how toxic relationships can thrive in the spotlight, and what happens when the mask finally slips. From the text message that exposed Austin's cheating to the shocking truth about their foreclosure, we're breaking down every revelation and reading between the lines of what Catherine isn't saying. If you appreciate deep dives into complex celebrity stories, hit subscribe now, because this one gets messy. The bombshells began when excerpts from Catherine's memoir leaked last month. In the most talked about passage, she confirmed what fans had long suspected. Austin cheated while she was pregnant with their third child. But Austin's response took the story in a darker direction. On Snapchat, he admitted to the infidelity but claimed Catherine had given him permission, saying, "We weren't intimate for a year. She told me I could be with other women as long as I didn't embarrass her." Catherine immediately fired back, "I would never say that. I'm raising my kids to know cheating is unacceptable." The timing made it worse. Austin posted this on their daughter's birthday, leading to brutal fan comments like, "You weren't worried about your kids when you were cheating on their pregnant mother." Yet in her book, Catherine writes with surprising warmth about Austin in other sections, calling him her greatest teacher. This contradiction reveals the complex psychology of toxic relationships, how victims often hold space for both love and betrayal. Catherine admitted on the podcast, "When things were good with us, they were really good. That's what made the bad moments so confusing." The leak also exposed that Austin allegedly never admitted the cheating to her face until weeks ago, when the book excerpts went viral. For years, he made her question whether the rumors were true, until she saw those 3 words on his Snapchat: "I did cheat." Fans will remember the Ace family's emotional 2021 video denying rumors about their mansion's foreclosure. "The internet is lying," they insisted.
Leading up to that moment, I felt like there was a lot of things that I was losing control over, right? My family, my relationship, our career, everything, right? There was a lot of narratives and things that were being said, and I was really strong, and I was like, I'm gonna be strong, and I'm gonna keep fighting, and we have our home. We have our home. Our kids are happy, they're healthy, we're healthy, everything's fine. And so one day I wake up and I get a phone call. It's my father-in-law. He said, "Catherine, the house is under foreclosures all over the news." And I'm like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, your loan ended and it's a jumbo loan. No one's going to accept you. You don't have the certificate of occupancy." But I'm like, "But I've been paying the mortgage every month for 3 years. Everything. What do I need to do? What do I need to pay? I'll save it. What do we need?" "There's nothing you can do. It's under foreclosure. It's gone. You have 30 days to move out."
Oh my God.
Yeah. And it was heartbreaking. I cried an ocean. And it's crazy because out of all the things that were happening in that era, that was the thing that really broke me.
But Catherine just revealed the painful truth. They were indeed losing their $8 million home, and the reasons were far more scandalous than they admitted. The house never received its certificate of occupancy, making it legally uninhabitable. Their jumbo loan collapsed because of this technicality, and Catherine found out from her father-in-law while they were still filming happy family content.
In the book, you write that Austin made a lot of financial decisions without asking you, and that it was so extreme you would check your bank accounts and see 6 figures missing. Where was all the money going?
Yeah, there was moments where, I'd see some money coming out, and it was, to pay this, pay that, and it was like, I didn't feel like I was having that that partner, that husband and wife conversation about our finances. And it would be heartbreaking to look at the bank because I was very well aware of what was in there. And it's like, where did that go?
Even more troubling were Catherine's claims about their finances. She described checking their accounts and finding $200,000 withdrawals with no explanation. "There were times I thought we were fine," Catherine admitted, only to discover we were in serious trouble because no one was being transparent with me. Austin claims Catherine also made unilateral financial decisions, but the foreclosure documents suggest otherwise. Their very public downfall proves something was deeply wrong behind the scenes. Catherine described the moment her trust shattered with vivid detail. During their daughter's first haircut, ironically while filming content, her phone died. When she borrowed Austin's, a text notification popped up. "If you really loved your wife, you wouldn't be doing this." Austin snatched the phone back instantly, deleted the message, and their assistant exchanged knowing looks with him. Catherine, still filming, pretended not to have seen it. That night, she screamed in her car for 45 minutes before returning home to act normal for the kids. When she finally confronted Austin days later, he allegedly confirmed one affair with a woman who supposedly needed Snapchat help, blamed their lack of intimacy, and showed her the woman's photos without apologizing. This reaction, knowing the truth but delaying confrontation, is textbook trauma response. Catherine admitted, "I made excuses for him because admitting the truth meant admitting I'd built my life on a lie." The turning point came during a spiritual retreat in Brazil. Catherine experienced what she calls an awakening, suddenly seeing her life from the outside. She realized she'd been asleep for years, clinging to a fantasy. It was there she met her current boyfriend, Igor, though she insists they didn't cross lines until after her separation. Meanwhile, Austin began secretly recording her emotional reactions and posting clips to paint her as unstable. Legal experts note this likely violated California's two-party consent laws. Yet even now, Catherine refuses to fully villainize him, acknowledging their co-parenting relationship and the good years they shared. This story resists simple villain narratives because Catherine acknowledges her own denial, while still holding Austin accountable. As she puts it, "We were both addicted to the image we created. Letting go meant losing everything we built." Now we turn to you. Do you think Catherine's too forgiving? Does Austin deserve any sympathy? Comment your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more nuanced celebrity analysis. The truth, as we've seen, is always more complex than headlines suggest.